expression of the resilience of our spirit. Ryan Coogler, you are superb at expressing that transparency between each generation or each forefather into the future as well. Watching all of the dancers come through, from the Crip Walkers to my boy Future, who is from Memphis, of Jooka, the whole expression of it, to the African stumping and ritual dancing, that whole experience was extremely gratifying as a person who sees musical gifts as an ancestral pass down, an ancestral gift. Music and spirituality being a pass down of an ancestral trait seemed to be a theme as well, as far as the guitar to Sammy coming from Smoke and Stack's father, and then the relation of how spirits are invoked through his music playing, with his father actually being a pastor. They both unite and become one in Sammy. Now, there's a lot of sound alchemy that's used in this particular film as well, blending of genres. So once it got to the portion of the Irishman, who was indeed the devil, the spirit of the vampire is the spirit of colonization, period. He too has experienced his own colonization from his own country. I decided to do a little bit more research to try and understand, because ironically enough, my grandfather's father was half Irish. Never understood how or why, but it makes way more sense after doing research through this movie. Now, to look back in the history of the Irishmen, they too originally were animists. Animists are people who believe in the nature of the world and in this universe. So spirit being in water, the earth, the fire, the trees, they were originally people who spoke through nature and to their ancestors as well, deeply connected to them past selves. Through their colonization, Christianity or Catholicism was introduced to them. I learned that the first saint to really convert Irishmen into Christians was St. Patrick. Irish ballads themselves told stories of resistance, told stories of grief. So I found it really cool how when the vampires came to the door of the juke joint, they was singing this song in a very like whitewash kind of countryish tone that was in fact a blues song. This is a song from an African American in the early 20th century, describing how everything has been stripped and taken away from him down to nothing. And along with the idea of what this colonization is that they are coming to do, it correlates extremely well with what they're coming to do and what has been done to them.